Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DCTV USA. I am Tabanda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Trump's new tariff spark global trade turmoil. Trump's tariff shake global trade allies push back. Trump arrives in Florida signals openness to trade talks. Earthquake death roll top 3,000 as 8 groups warned of disease risk. Guy Ritchie Mobline brings star power to gritty crime drama. Israeli forces advance into southern Gaza as conflict escalates. White House tariff formula draws scrutiny over unexpected targets. OPEC plus nations accelerate output hikes, sending oil prices lower. These are headlines, lead to news detail. Now the top story is here. President Donald Trump's sweeping new tariff has set off a global trade upheaval marking what he calls the golden age of America. The aggressive policies target major economies including China, Japan, India, the European Union and the United Kingdom, with tariff rates ranging from 10% to 54%. While Washington argues the move is essential to correct trade imbalance and protect American industries, international partners are pushing back, calling the tariff disruptive and economically harmful. Notably, Russia and North Korea are exempt from the measure due to existing sanctions. As affected nations wait their response, including potential countermeasures, the global economic outlook remains uncertain. Experts warn the strategies could either redefine international trade in America favors or spark a costly trade war with far-reaching consequences. Now, President Donald Trump's sweeping new tariff have ignited global trade tension with key US partners scrambling to respond. The tariff ranging from 10% to 54% target major economies including China, Japan, India, the European Union and the United Kingdom in what Trump calls the golden age of America. Critics argue the measure disrupt global market and strain international relations, but Trump defends them as necessary to correct trade imbalances and bolster American industries. Notably, Russia and North Korea are exempt due to exiting sanctions. As affected nations consider retaliatory tariff and other countermeasures, the global economy faces heightening uncertainty. The move could either reshape international trade in favor of US interests or spark a prolonged and costly trade war. President Donald Trump has landed in Florida after addressing the nation on his sweeping new global tariffs. Stepping off Air Force One, Trump reaffirmed his stance on the tariff but signaled a willingness to negotiate, stating he is happy to negotiate with countries if they have some kind of remarkable deal to offer. The tariff ranging from 10% to 54% have sparked global trade tension, with major economies like China, Japan, India, the European Union, and the United Kingdom voicing strong opposition. While critics want to economic disruptions, Trump insists the measures are necessary to correct trade imbalances and protect American industries. As affected nations wait their response, Trump's latest comments suggest room for diplomacy, but only on Trump's he deems beneficial for the US. The death toll from last week's devastating earthquake has climbed past 3,000 as rescue efforts continue amid widespread destruction. Global aid organizations are urgently calling for international support, warning of worsening conditions for survivors who are camping in the open without adequate shelter, food, or clean water. Health officials have raised concerns about potential disease outbreaks as overcrowded makeshift camps where sanitation and medical supplies are critically scarce. Relief efforts are underway, but aid groups stress the need for immediate international assistance to prevent further loss of life. With aftershock still rattling, the region authorities fear the final toll could rise further as search teams work tirelessly to reach those still trapped under the rubble. Now, the British filmmaker Guy Ritchie delves into the dark world of organized crime with Mobland, his latest television series. Featuring an all-star cast including Tom Hardy, Pierce Brosnan, and Helen Mirren, the show promises Ritchie's signature mix of sharp dialogue, gripping actions, and complex underworld dynamic. Known for his stylish take on crime dramas such as Snatch and The Gentleman, Ritchie brings his unique storytelling to the small screen, exploring power struggles, betrayals, and the brutal realities of the criminal underworld. With its high-profile cast and Ritchie Disney directional style, Mobland is shaping up to be a must-watch for fans of intense character-driven crime thrillers.
Helping Hand USA is a community that is guided by gratitude. A community that sees blessings beyond just tables. It's Muslims for humanity. Let's make this Ramadan a testament to the gratitude we all share. Join us to provide orphan support, healthcare, education and training, shelter, and much more. Give your zakat today at hhrd.org/Ramadan.
A day after announcing plans to capture large sections of the densely populated enclave, Israeli forces have pushed into the southern edge of Gaza, targeting a city that had served as a final refuge for civilians fleeing months of war. The latest military advance has heightening fears of further humanitarian suffering as displaced residents struggle with dwindling resources and worsening conditions. 8 groups warn that safe zone as rapidly disappearing, leaving civilians with few options for shelter. Now, Israel has defined the operation as a necessary step in its ongoing military campaign, while international call for de-escalations and humanitarian access continue to grow. The situation remains volatile as the conflict shows no sign of abating. Reuters's U.S. economics editor Daniel Byrne has shed light on the White House formula for calculating reciprocal tariff, a method that has led to duties being imposed on unexpected regions, including frozen Iceland, largely inhabited by penguins and some of the world's poorest nations. The tariff policy designs to balance trade relationship by mirroring foreign duties on American goods has sparked controversy as critics argue it lacks nuance. The formula-rigged applications has resulted in tariff on regions with minimal trade impact, raising questions about its effectiveness and unintended consequences. Now, while the Biden administration defends the approach as a necessary enforcement tool, economics warn that the policy's blunt executions could strain diplomatic ties and place undue burdens on struggling economies. Now, in a surprise move, 8 OPEC Plus countries have agreed to fast-track their plan to phase out oil production's cut, announcing an increase of 411,000 barrels per day starting in May. The decision has added pressure to global oil market, extending earlier sharp losses in crude prices. The accelerated production boost comes amid concern over demand fluctuations and geopolitical uncertainties, while some analysts see the move as a response to market conditions. Others warn that increased supply could further weigh on prices and impact energy sector stability. As OPEC Plus members adjust their output strategies, traders and policymakers will be watching closely for potential ripple effect on inflation, energy investment, and broader economic trend. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DCTV USA, DTVN, and our OTT platform DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
You came to this country for a brighter future for you and your loved ones. You've made it this far. Now it's time to become a citizen. With citizenship, you gain the right to vote, access to federal jobs, the ability to keep your family closer, and the freedom to travel with a U.S. passport. These are just a few of the benefits waiting for you when you become eligible. We're here to help you through the process with free resources and personalized guidance. Together, we can make it easier. Get started at becomeacitizentoday.com.